Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily and today we're going to be unboxing the limited edition OwlCrate box for The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I am so excited. I am very excited about this. Okay, so this is the box. It's got quite a few things. It's heavy as well, so I'm looking forward to unboxing it, and I'll have it off camera because I can't carry it and lift it and, you know, try and show it to you at the same time. So that is what I'm going to do, but it's massive. Here is the spoiler card. We'll look at that at the end. There we go. So yeah, so let's get unboxing. So when you first open the box, you will see the limited edition pin, but this is the OwlCrate, the pin that comes, like there's always a pin with every box, I believe. This is my first OwlCrate box or Fairy Loot box, you know, type of book subscription box, so I'm not sure what to expect, but I have a rough idea. But anyway, the pin has like a nice book open and it says, "A story is an idea, wild as a weed," and I actually really do like that quote, and it is like a it's really nice. And I know it's a quote from the book. I'm pretty sure it is. Otherwise, why would they have it? But yeah, it's really pretty. It's really high quality too. Like, I've got pins and this is like super, like, it's like sturdy. Like, even just in the packaging, you can tell it's a sturdy product. So the next item comes in this little box. I thought it was like going to be like a pendant or like a necklace or something, because I thought that'd be really pretty, but at the same time you gotta have to keep these boxes like a lot more gender neutral. So I was like, oh, it could be like a pendant. I'm not sure. Like, it's a bit weird because I've got boxes with like necklaces and stuff like that with this type of boxing anyway. But it is a wooden ring page holder and it looks really cool. Say anything? Just who's it's designed by. Okay, it's got a picture on the back as to how you use it. Ah, okay, let me get a book and see if I can figure it out. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that makes it easier. That makes it so much easier. The only thing I'm noticing is that the wood is kind of scratching on the pages, so I wouldn't want to use this with like a special book like Addie LaRue, because it is kind of scratching a little, but overall it's like a really cool idea. And when I first like opened it, I thought it was like a Ouija board like kind of thing, because that's what it kind of looks like. But oh well, yeah, it's kind of scratched up a bit of the page. Like, I don't know if you'd be able to see, but like it's kind of scratched up a bit there. I don't know if we'll focus on that, but we'll see. Yeah, it's still a really cool like object, and even just like to have this display item, like I think that would be really cool. Alright, it says "Once Upon a Time" on it, and I think it's got a translation on the top of it in French, I'm assuming. I might have to translate it, but yeah, it still looks really cool. Okay, so this actually looks amazing. It is a candle, yeah, and it smells magnificent. I don't know how they got it to smell like that, but it smells really nice. It's called The Darkness, and it's made by Alchemy and Ink, and the smell is forest, earth, wood, smoke, and night. I don't know how they got it to smell like that, but it does like remind me of like kind of like a really awesome campfire. I don't know why you'd smell it like in the night. I don't know, it smells really nice. And it's got a quote on here. It says from the book, "He is the darkness. She met that night." Oh yeah, she met that night. "Feral magic in a lover's firm." I'm really curious about the book because I haven't actually read the book. I just keep hearing people go on about it. Oh, it's a bit sweaty on top. That's alright. I'll put this with some books and so it looks a bit bookish. Okay, this is heavy. I'm just gonna open it up. It says on the back it's Addie's perpetual wooden calendar. So I'm assuming it's a wooden calendar. I don't know how a calendar can be wooded. I'm not sure. It's, featuring a beautiful quote from Addie LaRue. What would the quote be? Ooh, I like these. They're really cool. Like, you can just like have it. It's all packaged. It's just good. But, oh, it's got the quote at the back. Huh. Life can feel very long sometimes, but in the end, it goes fast. It goes so fast. That's really cool. Like, I really like that. Let's put it on today's date that I'm filming this, because why not? This is so cool. It's really like solid. It is actually pretty like a solid and heavy too. It looks really pretty too, and something you could really nicely display. Like, oh my god, it looks really good. Okay, so next we've got a travel mug. When I select the custom shape, I'm like, I get a mug. Oh, I don't want a mug, but it's actually, I think it's, yeah, it's a like like a thermo flask. That's what it is. At least that's what we call them in Oz. I don't know about everywhere else, but yeah, it's got a quote. Books she has found are a way to live 1,000 lives or to find strength in a very long one. That's really nice, and it's got a little thing so you can warm up your tea. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's just like really shallow. Like you have to fill up your thing all the way up to the top, which I would assume would be quite dangerous. I don't know. Is it just me? Sorry, I'm gonna have to take a photo of this or something. But I think they put one extra L in stainless and forgot to put the L on steel. Oh my god. That is funny. But that's actually really cool. Like, it's functional and it feels pretty decent. Like, yeah, I don't really use flasks, but it still will be something nice to have in my collection of flasks. I only have one other, but still. So the next item in my book, in the box, before we get to the book, is a diary, I think. It has what a luxury to tell one story to be read, remembered. Oh, that's a nice quote, and I think it's a diary. Oh, a 3-year journal. So, okay, so you start on January 1st, and every year you write what happened on that day, and you can reflect, I suppose, like between 2021 and then when you get to 2023. Like, I think this would be a really cool idea if you're really into journaling. Like, I'd forget to fill this out every day, and then when I look back, it's like, but then I don't really remember what went down on the day like 2 years ago. Like, how am I meant to reminisce about it? But it feels alright. It just feels like a normal notebook. It's got like the gold sprayed edges, which is really, really cool. I like that, and it's got a little tag thing. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think I wish they would have done, maybe instead of keeping the years, maybe had it a little bit more ambiguous, so you didn't have to start it next year. Like, you could start it whenever you wanted to, or like, you know, if you've got like, you know, you're gonna start uni in like 2 years or something, like, you know, have it start so you can reflect on your first year and then you can reflect on your last year. Like, that would be really cool. But yeah, like, I don't know, I'm not really happy with this. I think it's just because, I don't know, like, I was expecting a lot from this box because they were saying like they had so many limited items and that they were going to be like heavy and it's going to cost a lot because there's so much item, like so many cool items. And I just feel like I'm kind of disappointed because I get a book, like a diary, like it's cool, but I wish they could have put a little bit more thought into it. Now for the grand reveal of the limited edition OwlCrate exclusive, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I actually really like the cover, and the back. It's like doesn't have a dust cover, which is alright, and I think it's like cloth bound or something. I'm not sure. Too much lingo in book community, honestly. but it's like gold lettering so I can see it in the light, and it says, "Never pray to the gods that answer after dark." That's really, I assume that would be pretty relevant to the book. And also it's signed by the author as well. Little squiggle there for V.E. Shaw. And a little ring pendant, which looks cool. Yeah, I'm hella excited to read this. I don't know whether I should like get another copy so I'm not reading this one, but at the same time, like, what if I'm not the biggest fan of it and I just have 2 books of a book that I'm not extremely fond of? I don't know, because I don't want to ruin this one. I don't know, what should I do? But it's a really beautiful, like, simplistic cover, but at the same time it feels really nice and just like feels like quality. And also the pages are kind of thin because it's a massive book, and like, oh, they must have made the book a bit larger or something, because I heard it was like 600 pages, but in here it's only like 400, but it is quite small, so I don't know, but I do really like the book. Okay, so I'm gonna read through the spoiler card just to get a bit more information, because I haven't actually read the spoiler card, though I have opened the box to see all the items to make sure that things weren't broken or anything. So let's start through the spoiler card. So the first item is the wooden page holder that we got. So this one, a wooden page holder to echo Addie's ash wood ring, that a significant token of her story. Okay, that's alright. Like, that actually makes a lot more sense reading it like that, because I was like, what the hell is the point of this ring? Like this kind of book holder. It doesn't feel like there's a point to it, but yeah, like obviously there is if it's mentioned here. So that's pretty cool. Next item is the candle. The darkness candle created by alchemy and ink to let its scent of nights spent deep in the forest create an atmospheric reading environment. I could get down with reading to this smell. Sometimes I think it could get a little strong because I can smell it even though it's closed, but it's still a really nice like smell. Yeah, next is the enamel pin by Forensics and Flowers. It is one of OwlCrate's favorite quotes from the book, and yeah, looks pretty cool. Like, that's a really cool pin. Like, if I actually searched up the company, I might, depending on how much the pins are, I might get like a couple more depending on what they have. Like, that's, you know, really cool. Like, I really like the quality, and it's nice, thick, and everything you want in a pin. Okay, so I've got the thermos flask. Paperback Bones designed this travel mug to commemorate the last word, where Addie's and Henry's stories converge amid the stacks. Oh, okay, so that's, oh, that makes sense, because I was like, what the hell is there a bookstore? Like, is that actually a bookstore in New York City? Would they have, why would they want to put their logo on the back? But that's actually pretty cool that, you know, it's actually based on the bookstore in the book. That's cool. I like that. The wooden calendar that we have here is hidden behind the blocks of this wooden calendar designed by Daffodils and Ink. You'll find a quote page to serve as a reminder to be mindful of how fast life can go by. And then to use, you flip it as you go. And then we got the memory journal. Here we go. Tell your own story by collecting memories, small notes, inner thoughts with our 3-year memory journal. Inside, pages designed by Michelle Gray, cover designed by Unlucky Designs. And for the book, we have, is signed by the author, features a ribbon bookmark, which it does have. You can see that there. And exclusive end papers. Oh yeah, it's the end papers like that, which is pretty cool. In lieu of a dust jacket, our cover is elegantly rendered in rose gold foil as well as exclusive back cover designed by Paperback Bones. So they made two things in this. Very interesting. Overall, what are my thoughts on this box? I have to say I'm a little underwhelmed because I was assuming that they were wanting to put all these big things in the box or something like that, because like they were like it has to be our most expensive and we have to up the shipping because it's going to be really heavy. And I was like, okay, well that's fine if that's what you're promising. So I paid about $100 Australian including shipping for this box, and I'm honestly a bit like, especially I'm a bit annoyed with not the book itself but the memory book that they supplied. I don't know, I'm not happy with it because I feel like it's a bit of a cheap, we'll just throw that in there like they had something else in mind and then it went through at the last minute, so all they could do was get a book through. I don't know, I feel like that's what they did because it doesn't really feel like anything too special. I don't know, that's my opinion, but everything else seems like really well thought out, and it's just that journal that it really annoys me, honestly. I don't know why. Yeah, so I feel like if that book wasn't included, like and something else was there in place, like I think I would have felt a little better about it. But I don't know, just that memory book, yeah, that has to be the worst item. But I feel like it just wasn't really worth it for me. And now I'm really nervous because I've got the OwlCrate box coming for HoloPox. And I'm nervous because I don't want to have the same issue that I had with this box, that I feel underwhelmed by it. But I know a lot of people are so happy about it, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be happy about it. And we'll see when we get there. Anyway, that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this random little unboxing, and hopefully it will, you know, maybe I might be encouraged to read the book soon. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get there. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, I don't know, what's your favourite V.E. Schwab book? I mean, I haven't actually read a V.E. Schwab book, but I do own two now. So, I don't know, which one's your favourite, and maybe I might read one of them soon. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye!